Hello dear students. Today we are going to discuss about the feeding management, and when we see the feeding management of chickens, this chapter will cover the following points like a digestive system and digestion mechanism of chicken, feed ingredients, feed processing, formulation of feed, and this formulation of feed is for starter, grower, layer, finisher, breeder, rations. And also we will discuss about the feed conversion ratio, that is the FCR, and nutritional deficiency conditions in poultry fowls, and it is especially for the chickens. So today we start with the digestive system and digestion mechanism of chicken. So all you know that the digestive system of chickens, that means the bird and the mammal, is different, and when we consider this digestive system of poultry fowl is somewhat different from other farm livestock. That means the, the digestive system of chicken cannot digest the fibers as compared to the other farm livestock. Then when we see about the structure of the alimentary canal of the digestive system or the digestive organ of these birds, it suggests that the digestive process is rapid, and that is resemble both the carnivora and also like a herbivora, and it is in a certain particulars. When we see about the relative shortness in a length, it is as like the carnivore character. That means the alimentary canal of these birds are shorter as like a carnivores, and while through pulverizing of the feed in the gizzard, it is correspond, or it is, or they can be masticate their food as like the herbivores. So that means the chickens have a unique kind of digestive system, and it can work like a both herbivores and carnivores. And when we compare it the other farm livestock, they cannot digest lots of fibers as other animals do. So when we see about the brief account of this digestive system, discuss about, or we are going to discuss about the various organs of this digestive system of chickens. And here we are going to discuss about the first digestive system organ, that is the mouth parts of the chicken. So you can see on the screen, this is the beak of the bird or the chicken. You can see this portion is of beak, and this beak is, as we have the lip and the teeth, but birds do not have the lip and teeth. That means this these two organs are replaced with the beak in the birds. And when we see about the tongue of the bird is like a barbed shape or the barbed head. What is meant by barbed head? It is a somewhat pointed or a sharp or a thorny type of tongue which is present in the chickens. And this tongue is arrow with the point which is directed forward, and the barb like projection, that means the pointed projection. Here in picture you can see this projection at the back of the tongue serve the, and this pointed tongue is for the purpose of forcing the grain. You can see in this picture also, it is for force the grain the backward or in the entrance to the gullet when the tongue is moved from front to back. And for this purpose the tongue of these birds having very much pointed, and we can call it as a barbed head type. That means the pointed or the thorny kind of tongue which is present in the birds. And The amount of saliva due to this reason is very much small, or they cannot they cannot secrete a lots of saliva due to pointed kind of tongue. When we see about the next mouth part or the organ of digestive system, which is known as the esophagus. This portion or this tube which is start with the mouth, and this tube is the esophagus. This is nothing but the esophagus, and this esophagus, or it is also known as the gullet, and it is distinguished by its enormous expansibility. And the function of this esophagus is to pass the food from mouth, the esophagus, to the crop. Crop is the next organ of this organ system or this digestive system. So next organ is the crop. You can see this picture, this sac is known as the esophagus, and this crop is an enlargement of the esophagus, and it is used for sorting and the storing, and also for the softening of the food, and it is gradually sent to the stomach. And what is the function of this crop? It shorten and it store the food, and also it smooth the food. And after the storage of food according to need, this crop sent further food through this pipe, the next organ of this digestive system, and it is gradually sent to the stomach as needed by the contraction of the walls of the crop. So this is the function of this crop. In short, we can say that crop process the food and it makes smooth the food, and according to the need of contraction of this wall of crop, it passes the food toward the next organ system, or sorry, next organ of this digestive system. Then the third organ which is followed by the crop is the preventriculus. This portion or this sac like portion is known as the proventriculus, and this proventriculus, it have the length, it is near about 2 to 3 inch, and it is beyond the crop, as you can see in this picture. So it is beyond the crop, and it have the length which is near about 2 to 3 inches, and it has an enlarged muscular portion of this esophagus, and have the proventriculus, which is a small organ which receive the food which is sent by the crop, and on the inner surface which are the openings of various glands. That means this organ is a very much important. It have the various glands which secrete the various secretions, and which secretes the gastric juice and some acids also. That means in a proventriculus which follows followed by the crop, and this is the organ which secretes the various gastric juices and also some acids. That means it have the gastric glands, the proventriculus. So these liquid are mixed with the food, and which assist in a further softening of the food. And when the proventriculars again process on the food, then this glandular stomach does not appreciably detain the food. That means not all the processing or the digestion is completed in the proventriculars. Some more digestion is completed in a proventriculars, and the food is passes other or the next organ of this system, and this organ is known as the gizzard. You can see here this is the sac like third oval like structure which is known as the gizzard, and this gizzard is heavily muscled, and it is color or its color is reddish green color. That means it have the reddish green color, and it followed the proventriculus, and it is located just back the proventriculus. You can see in this picture also. And here somewhat the gastric digestion is takes place in the gizzard, and this organ functions chiefly in a crushing and grinding the food. That means in a gizzard there is also have some glands which secretes the gastric juices, and that's why in a gizzard somewhat some kind of or some percentage of digestion is done, and main purpose of this organ, that is the gizzard, is crush and grind the food. Then it is the largest single organ of the body, and the gizzard is composed of two pair of thick powerful muscles which are covered internally. That means it have two kind of muscle. You can see here in this picture also. One is a thicker lining which is outer side, and one is the thread like linings which is inner side. That means gizzard have two layers. One is a thick and other one is a thinner layer, and these are the powerful muscles which are covered internally and have the horny type of epithelium. These layers are made by the epithelium layers, and in fact this gizzard function as a filter also. Why it is function like a filter? These epithelial layers which are having the horny type of shape, and due to this special arrangement of these layers, it acts as a filter also. That means gizzard have three main function. It digests some kind of digestion is occur in this gizzard, then it grind and crush the food, and third function of this gizzard is to filter the food. Then it have in a such a way that fine material enters the duodenum in about 1 minute after the ingestion by a fowl. That means it is having a very quick process. That means the filter of is going very quickly in the digestive system of gizzard. In a few minutes or in within only 1 minute, it filter all the food and passes next organ to this digestive system. And when we see about the next organ of this digestive system is the duodenum. You can see here this portion here, the duodenum, and this duodenum is placed in the section of the small intestine which forms a fold which is immediately after the digestive canal which leaves the gizzard. You can see here from this gizzard the starting organ is nothing but the duodenum, and it forms the loop. You can see in picture also it have some kind of loop, and it is the digestive organ of the fowl, and it is nothing but the duodenum. And this duodenum is having a loop like structure, and which have the fold of the intestine in the duodenum which supports the pancreas, and inside this loop this portion or this organ is nothing but the pancreas. This is the pancreatic structure, and which cover by the duodenum tube. Here in a duodenum, or the function of this duodenum is to gastric digestion. That means the remaining digestion occur in this duodenum tube or this folded organ, and this together with some pancreatic digestion which is takes place in the duodenum. That means pancreas create the acids or the digestive enzymes, and with the help of these pancreatic secretions in duodenum, the remaining digestion is occur or it is completed. Then the next organ of this digestive system is nothing but the pancreas itself. And you can see here, this is the pancreas. And what is the function of this pancreas then? This pancreas lie which is between the folds of the duodenum, and this organ is relatively longer in a birds than in the mammals. That means the pancreas is a larger in a fowls or in a birds than as compared with the mammals, and it secretes a fluid which is known as the pancreatic juice, and that contains the proteolytic, then amylolytic and lipolytic enzymes. What is the function of pancreas? It secretes various kinds of enzymes like a proteolytic enzyme, amylolytic enzymes and lipolytic enzymes, which are vigorously hydrolyze proteases, peptones and starches and the fat. That means here the major digestion is completed in the duodenum with the help of pancreatic enzymes, and these enzymes digest the protease, then peptinose and the starch and fat. These nutrients are digested in the duodenum with the help of pancreas, and the pancreatic juice empties into the duodenum. That means all these enzymes are secreted in the duodenum, and all these enzymes are digest the protein, fat and starch in the duodenum with the help of pancreatic enzymes. Now we see about the liver. So you can see in this picture, this is the portion of the digestive system which is nothing but the liver, and you can see here it is the connectivity near to the duodenum, and this organ is nothing but the liver, and it have the lobes which are dark red in color. That means the color of liver is a dark red and it is more or less flat. You can see here it is somewhat flat, but it is like a ovular shape, and even more so at the extremities. Then it is the largest gland in the body. When we see about the glands of the digestive system, the liver is the largest gland of this system, or overall the body of chicken, the largest gland of chicken is the liver. So it secretes the bile juice, and for that it have the bile duct. Okay, this bile duct they secrete the bile juice or the digestive enzyme. Then it have the two ducts which is convey the bile from the liver. You can see here these are the two ducts, and these two ducts, the help of this bile duct, they secrete the bile juice, and it is also secretes into the duodenum, in this chamber or into this u or into tube shaped tube, and it is the one from the right lobe of the liver is enlarged from the gallbladder, and in which the bile is temporarily stored. That means in one duct it is secreted, and other lobe of this liver it is stored. Then one from the left lobe has no such enlargement, and they enter the duodenum together. The gallbladder can be easily identified by its dark green color. Here, somewhat here you can see this is the gallbladder, and when we see the actual digestive system of any fowl, we can easily recognize the uh, gallbladder due to its dark green color. So this gallbladder can be easily identify by its a peculiar color, and bile aids in the digestion of fat. What is the function of this bile juice? It is mainly digest the fat. So the next organ of this system is the spleen, and the spleen is a round reddish body. It is found near the liver. Here you can see somewhat here these spleens are present somewhat here. That means it is followed, this spleen is followed by the duodenum, and it is present somewhat near to the liver. And what is the function of this spleen? It is usually, some authors which are believe that it is it is the white corpuscles of the blood and which is accumulated in the spleen, which are rebuilt or cast from the body. That means the it is not known the function of the spleen. Then the spleen followed the small intestine. You can see in this figure this tube like portion which is followed by the duodenum. All this structure is nothing but the small intestine. This all function, all tube, or this tube, nothing but the small intestine. And this intestine which is make the digestive tract from the gizzard to the Kika. Here you can see this one is the Kika organ, and this Kika is a feather like structure which is attached to the digestive tract. And the small intestine is from, it start with the gizzard, end up near about the Kika, and all this tube as the small intestine, and duodenum is also a part of this small intestine. And it is the inner surface which is lined with the mature villi which may be seen washing under water. And when we see about the digestive function of the small intestine, it acts as an organ of absorption. That means all the remaining absorption is done in the small intestine. That means feed ingredients in a simpler form. That means here all the absorption is done this long tube. Now we see about the Kika. You can see these like structures, or it is a V-shaped structure which is nothing but the Kika. One is the Kika, and it is a junction of the small and large intestines. That means from this Kika the upper portion is the small intestine, and from this Kika the lower portion is known as the large intestine. That means it is a differential point of the small and large intestine, and it is near about 5 to 7 inches in a length. The length of this Kika tube is near about 5 to 7 inch, and it is open into the intestine. You can see here it is attached with the intestine. That means one end is closed and other end is open in the intestine or this intestine tube, and it have no outlet. You can see in this figure also it does not have any outlet, and they appear to serve as a temporary storage organs for a fecal material. And what is the function of this Kika? To store the fecal matter. That means undigested food material, food particles are stored in this Kika temporarily. Then it is absorbed many kind of, or the some type of absorption which is takes place in this Kika also. And it is mainly function for the digestion of fibers. The What is the function of this kika? It store the fecal matter or the undigested part of the food, and it also absorb the some kind of food particles, nutrients, kika, and also it digests the fibers. These are the three functions of the kika. Now we follow the next organ, that is the large intestine. So this large intestine, you can see here from this kika, this portion or this larger tube up to the cloaca is known as the large intestine. And this large intestine lie between the junction of the kika and extend up to the cloaca. And it is having the short villi project which are into the lumen of the tract, and it is further absorb the digested materials. So what is the function of the large intestine? It is store the fecal matter, and it also complete the digestion or the remaining portion of the undigested material or the nutrients which are remain in a fecus. Those nutrients are absorbed in the large intestine of this bird. Then the last portion or the last organ of this digestive system is the cloaca, and this cloaca is the fecal material from the rectum and urine from the kidney is passed in this organ, and the materials are mixed and excreted through the vent. That means cloaca excrete not only the fecal matter but also the urine, and urine and fecal matter are mixed and are excreted this opening, and this opening is known as the vent. So this is all about the digestive system and various digestive organs of the bird and their particular functions. So here we are concluded one point of this chapter. Thank you.